Hello and welcome. My name's Kathy A, and today I'm going to do a tag. I don't like to normally do tags, but I think it was Julie Hill who tagged me. She tagged a general group of us, and I just thought I'd do it because I haven't done a tag in a little while and just needed a little break from these one brand things, which I think are quite intense, and they take several days to research and produce. So this is kind of like just a flingy thing in the afternoon. So anyway, the tag is called 10 Things That Make Me Feel Pretty. And I guess that we'll start it right off with, I guess we can start with the skincare part. And I love to do face masks. I think that when you do a face mask and I do mine when I'm sitting in the bathtub. So I have a face mask on and I go and sit in the bathtub. And I just relax, and I do have a candle on, like a vanilla candle or something, and just for like 20 minutes or so, I just kind of relax. And it's just such a great girly feeling. I rinse everything off in the shower, and then I feel totally refreshed. And I think that even though I'll never buy a full-size one, I do like the Glam Glow. The hydrating mask is good, and this is the these don't make me feel pretty, by the way. This is the Youth Mud Tingle Exfoliate Treatment. Super sexy, super radiant skin. My skin feels like a baby's skin after this stuff. So I really like the Glam Glow, and I like Ahava. And I'm trying to think of what this smells like. There's not really a scent to this, because Ahava goes a full range of different scents, from grandma's old smelly old boots in her closet to fig and apple and pear. So there's a nice broad range. This one doesn't seem to have much of a scent to it, which is good. I haven't used this yet, and I'm going to try it, but I do love masks. I'm always buying those little individual packets of masks, so I've tried so many different ones. I couldn't give you a review, really, because there's just too many. But a mask is one of the first things I'll mention. Also, I think this really helps me a lot with my hair, skin, and nails, and this is the Biotin. And I get it usually in a gummy or candy format so that I can just, kind of eat my vitamins, because I really hate swallowing pills. I have a hard time with it. So Biotin is probably another thing that kind of from the inside will help you feel pretty in a way, in a physical way. Your hair will come in a little bit better. Also to teeth whitener, which I haven't done in a while and really need to. This is the Dazzling White pen, which I don't know, I've used these for years, but they're from like the dollar store. And they do make your teeth sensitive. So some people who have tried other things and are curious about these, they do make your teeth a little sensitive, and they can give you kind of a translucent look to your teeth if you use them too much. So I only use them once in a while. If I have a big event coming up in about a month, I will use this up until that time to get my teeth their whitest, and then be really good for the pictures. The next thing is perfume. And this is my husband's favorite, so whenever it's a date night, I usually throw this stuff on. It's Shalimar, and this is the original Shalimar, and I also like other variants of Shalimar and Samsora, a few other things like that. But Girlie makes this from Paris. False eyelashes. Like, I have false eyelashes on right now, and I never feel complete for a really nice big event thing unless I'm wearing false eyelashes. And these are the demis. Well, you can start, they're smaller here and they go out bigger at the ends. I really like them, and I also like the half ones that only go on the outer half of your eye. So I really like false lashes, and Ardell is probably one of my favorites. I tried different ones, and I just tried, actually I did the Sonia Kashuk ones earlier today when I filmed that video, and I had an awful time with the glue. So, the Duo Film glue works really well with these. a blush, bronzer, and highlight combo. I don't feel girly unless I have that combo on. I think that makes me feel very pretty, I guess is the what we're here for. But you know, like a nice highlighter, a nice and a nice blush and a nice bronzer. You know, I think that combination just makes me feel like my face is structured, as healthy looking as it can be. So that makes me feel pretty too. Any variety of eyeshadow and cheek palettes, like this one, for instance. This is a few of my favorite things that came out from Too Faced at the holidays, and it has a lot of their staples in it. Their Duo, Shimmer Bronze, their Chocolate Soleil Bronze, couple blushes, and then a wonderful assortment of eyeshadows. I had so much fun with this. It's probably my favorite palette. And I do like the Smashbox Wonder, I think it's called Wonder Vision also. But this one is just, I just love this. And I always feel pretty when I use some of these shades. They're just gorgeous. You know, they're just, and it was a holiday thing. I hope a lot of you got this when it came out, because this is just fabulous. If they bring something out like this next year, I'll get a few extras, so I'll have giveaway stuff, because this is something to share. And I think we're up to we're up to number 9, I think. A nice lipstick. You know, there's nothing like a really pretty lipstick to bring on the girly and happy and pretty. And I think that if you can find a lipstick for each season that you really like, it can really be a game changer for you, for your mood and everything else. So that's really big. Now the last thing that makes me feel pretty is probably the number one thing that makes me feel pretty, and that is, besides my internal brain, is my external brain, all of my wigs. This is my long wig, this is my blondie wig, and this is my everyday. You've seen, I think you've seen 2 of these. I think you've seen these actually, and this one. And this one actually is my newest one. So I think my wigs probably, more than any other physical item, make me feel confident, because my hair is always, I always think it's between styles. I never really care for my hairstyles, and when I put a wig on, I feel, I don't know, like I've upped the game a little bit on my appearance. And so I wear wigs almost daily. I mean, I don't wear them 24/7. When I come home, sometimes, you know, if I'm surprising my husband or we're having dinner or something, I'll put one on for him. But I generally just have my regular hair, and I have a little clip-on in the back that I'll wear with that. But very rarely do I just have my regular hair out. And it's a lot to do with thinning hair and self-image and everything else. But I think when you wear a wig, it really can transform you. And this is the newest one that I just got. It looks extremely natural, and you know, it feels great. It looks like regular hair, and I can get away with it, so I'm doing it. And I think the very last thing, even though I've hit 10, is all of you. I mean, I get really smiles from reading your comments and you know, learning things from you guys, and then also watching other YouTube videos. I learn a lot from that. So, you know, it makes me feel more beautiful when I get more knowledge about this kind of stuff, and new products coming out, and watching reviews, and watching other people test and fail things, and also watching their style online to see, you know, if their personalities, what they did wrong, what they did right. I'm subscribed to probably about 200 or 300 people, and although I don't watch everybody's video all the time, I do try to look at my subscribers' videos at least once, and you know, just kind of see where everybody's coming from, and there's a lot of knowledge out there. Most of you probably know as much or more about makeup than I do. I'm just kind of like putting it out there, and I think that's the difference. I think I'm sort of more of an information gatherer than anything else, because I'm not really, an expert by any means. But I think over the years I've had experiences, good and bad, with makeup and different fads, and I've seen changes in my skin and changes, in other things that have affected my appearance. So, you just have to make adjustments and deal with the hand you're dealt. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm sharing it with you kind of on video, which is, sometimes a little unnerving, like when I do a one brand tutorial and you see me right out of the shower, like with just moisturizer on my face. You don't know who's looking. I mean, Kiefer Sutherland could be looking at it or something. I'm like, oh my God, it's just, you just kind of have to put that part of yourself on hold, and it helps me a lot. I think it's very therapeutic doing these videos. So I guess that would be my 11th. I had to go to 11, like on Spinal Tap. I went to 11. Anyway, this is a fun tag called 10 Things That Make Me Feel Pretty, and I hope if you're watching, if you haven't done it yet, if you will do it, because it's kind of interesting to see what everybody decides upon. And if you're not already having one, have a wonderful, beautiful week and a beautiful day. Take care, everybody. Toodles.